Marvel Rivals is one of those games where it's a great game, but it's ruined by the community. There's a reason why this game managed to get so many players in just a few hours. I just want to say before this video starts, I'm gonna be brutally honest in this video, okay? I might get a little toxic, but this is just all coming from my heart. I don't have a script for this video. This video might not even be very edited. I've been holding on some grudges for so long that I just need to let it go. So I might become a little bit aggressive in this video, but I need to rant, bro. I need to rant. Let's get this out of the way because it's the most obvious one, the toxic players. And before you type in the comments telling me like, but every game has a toxic community, what are you talking about? And if someone is being toxic to you, you can just mute them, grow some balls, learn how to take it, be a man. Shut the fuck up and let me talk. I know there's a lot of toxic communities out there. I've played Overwatch, and not just Overwatch 2, mind you. I played Overwatch 1. I've also played Apex Legends. I've even played Fortnite. And some people might consider this as the worst community, which is League of Legends. I really think it's a lot worse than Marvel Rivals, and I feel like Marvel Rivals has every single type of players that are just way worse. Let me give you guys a small story, okay? So I recently played rank, and my DPS are just refusing to swap. I was playing Psylocke, so obviously I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be the bigger person, I'm gonna go support. Everything was pretty great up to the point where we told them to actually swap as well.
Hey, yo, if we portal, I need another tank with me because I'm not gonna tank alone with Strange.
I think we already established they have ego on me. They're not tanking with you.
Yeah, Frenchie, shut up. Come on,
Dude,
we win this game.
why are you so angry, bro? Like, relax, buddy.
He fucking tried.
Shut the fuck up.
And this guy got so mad that he has these things to say.
Oh, you guys suck. You guys suck.
Like,
Yo.
he altered it, yeah.
Yourself.
Holy, yo,
Yourself.
it's a video game, brother. It's a video game.
Yourself. Commit.
It's a game, brother.
Commit.
Holy chill.
Report him, report.
You have anger issues. Alright, so you're telling me you got this mad because not only we lost, but because we're asking you to play as a team? Question mark? We're adjusting for you. I went support, and mind you, I didn't even say this, but my friend over here went tank, solo tank, mind you, almost the entire game as well. So at the very end of the match, all we did is literally say, can anybody go second tank? And this guy somehow crashed out for whatever reason. I can never understand toxicity because being toxic is not gonna make them play better. It's just, that's just guaranteed lose at that point. So I can never understand people who are actually being toxic to their teammates as if that's gonna make them play better. And we might as well also talk about this, which is the ego players. This is like the most common thing in Marvel Rivals, by the way. For some reason in this game, they have massive egos even though they're stuck in gold. Like, I do not get it. But I feel like, at least in my experience, we might not have the same experience here, but I feel like there's an ego player in every game that I play. I do have a theory though. I think because there's no role queue, because in this game you can pick any role that you want, and if you tell someone they're not doing good in DPS, can you swap with them and they go support or something, they will refuse because they have massive egos. They're like, wow, you think I'm bad? I'm not gonna swap, and I will just keep playing DPS. That's the thing. That is the issue. Now, should they add role queue? Hell no. I really do not think they should add role queue any day, by the way. That. And what's worse is if you ban their 1-1 trick. I'm gonna use an example here, like Spider-Man. You ban Spider-Man and they wanted to play it, they will literally just throw the game. They are so petty, like, I don't know how to play anyone else, I'm just gonna throw the game now. Like, what is this mindset? What is this childish behavior? There's also these players, I don't know what to call them. I'll just call them stat whores. Stat whores, aka the stat abusers. They only think about their stats and everybody's stats. These are the types of player where they will say, but guys, guys, I have 20k healing. I'm not the problem. I have 20k healing. Nobody fucking cares about your healing. I swear to God, I've seen so many toxic support players where that's their only excuse every time. They have the highest death in the game. You can heal the tank for the entire time. You can heal bot as Raccoon. You can literally just stay at the back, heal bot as Raccoon, and then you have a lot of healing. That doesn't mean you have a lot of impact. What about those clutch moments where you can actually save your teammates? And don't think you're safe, DPS players. I see so many DPS players having low kills, high deaths, and then having like 20k damage, and then they're gonna go in the chat saying like, but guys, I have 20k damage with Squirgle. I played really well, guys. Oh, with Moon Knight, I played Moon Knight and I have 25k damage. No shit, you're gonna have a lot of damage with Squirgle or Moon Knight. And all I'm gonna say from my experience climbing up is that the only thing that matters in stats are your deaths, okay? And sometimes you can also think about final hits. That also matters a lot, but most of the time it's literally just deaths. If you have the highest death in your team, there's something you're doing wrong. Kills do not matter in this game, okay? I repeat, kills do not matter. You can literally shoot someone one time and it counts as a kill. Lower your ego. Having 40 kills doesn't really matter too much unless you actually popped off and actually carried. And also having a lot of damage and heals do not matter that much either. Yes, it tells you, yeah, they're doing healing and they're doing damage, yeah, but at the same time, it's not what matters the most. What matters the most are your deaths and your final hits as a DPS. And as a support, what matters the most is actually using your ultimate properly, the way you can save your teammates. This doesn't show in your scoreboard. For example, there's a Star-Lord ulting and then Luna Snow ulted. That's what matters in the game, not the scoreboard. Because you did that, you just saved your entire team from dying because you're ulting with them. Or for example, there's an Iron Man and you as a Cloak and Dagger, you went invisible, saving your teammates. They don't tell you that in the scoreboard. Nobody cares about your high damage or high healing. That's not the thing that matters the most. There's also just a lot of complainers in this game. They will complain about anything, okay? I remember reading like a Reddit post. I remember people are complaining that if you have extra chrono tokens or something, like these things to level up your battle pass, people are saying they should be carried for the next battle pass. And people are hating on it because why do they not transfer for the next battle pass? Like, they will complain about anything. There's even people complaining that skins are expensive. Have you not played Overwatch or literally Apex? In Apex Legends, there's literally epic skins that are just recolors. Have you not seen the Valorant prices for skins? I mean, just take a look at this bundle really quick. You need 9,900. You wanna know how much that is? If I'm not mistaken, that is $100. You do realize in other games, it's usually around $25 or higher. In Marvel Rivals, it's at least around 15, maximum 20 maybe. At least in this game, if there's a recolor, you can spend I think 600 coins or something to get the recolor, which is way cheaper by the way. And people are complaining that the recolors are expensive. I feel like because the Marvel Rivals devs are actually listening to the players and stuff, I feel like the player base are kind of just spoiled brats because the devs for Marvel Rivals are actually being nice. The devs will actually do something about it. They're actually listening. And I feel like because of that, players are being spoiled and they will just complain about everything. Like, why are people so focused on the negative stuff? Like, of course, the devs are not perfect as well. For example, the balance updates, like why are they doing changes like this? Like, a lot of people are complaining about the Thor and the Jeff rework. Those ones I understand, but there's people out there who are just complaining about anything that doesn't even make sense. And I feel like in this game, people cannot take opinions. I don't know what's the word called. Like, they're focused too much on their opinion. I think that's called ignorant or something. They will never respect your own opinion because they already have their own opinion. I said in one of my videos, I said something like, Squirgle is not too fun for me because I prefer characters with a lot of mobility. So I was saying like Black Panther is like really fun for me. Spider-Man seems to be really fun, but I just just suck with him. And there's literally people out there who said, you're just playing Squirgle wrong, you don't know what you're talking about, you suck at playing Squirgle. Bro, all I said is I don't find Squirgle fun. We're not gonna enjoy the same character in this game. I also said something like Rocket is like a very beginner friendly character because he can be very straightforward. You can just hold your right click and heal. Am I wrong though? People are saying, no, Rocket Raccoon is not for beginners because you need to jump around, you need to avoid dive heroes. Like hello, like yes, obviously that's true, but at the same time, would you rather them playing Adam Warlock or something? Like, what do you want? People will just never agree with you, and people are just always starting drama. Like, what is this? Are people's life so boring to the point where they're just gonna start drama out of nowhere? Yeah, I'm becoming toxic now because holy shit, my blood is boiling. Like, I'm actually gonna crash out. We didn't even talk about support strike, by the way. People literally had to support strike because people are just being too toxic to them. I agree with Necros. Support is so easy and brain dead. Anyone can play. Like people never take accountability. Just because they died, they think it's the support's fault. Like, hello, you're in the opposite side of that map, okay? You're spawn camping them, you're playing Spider-Man, and you're asking for heals when you're so far away. Like, I can never understand these people. People literally had to go striking in a video game, mind you, just because people in this game are getting out of hand and they're just being so mean. How about you take accountability and actually look at yourself? Think about those like, why do you always just blame your team? It's always not your team. If you're stuck in gold, there's a reason why you're stuck in gold. It's not just your team. You're just garbage. I'm sorry, it is what it is. People are also just never satisfied in this game. This game has so many things that are really good. Like, this game has more positive things than negative, but people are just finding things that are more negative. Oh, there's a very nice Moon Knight skin that just dropped, but what about my Squirgle? Where's my Squirgle skin? Like, what, bro? Like, chill, bro. They can never be satisfied. They cannot make skins for every single character in every season. Like, relax. There's also just so many troll players in this game. If you lose one objective, it's fine, right? Because you can do a comeback. There's people out there, they lose one objective, they're gonna pick Black Widow and start throwing the game. Why? Why do people do this? I never understand why. I can also never understand people with Lord icons. Just because you have a Lord icon, it doesn't mean you're better than them, okay? I remember one time there was two people arguing in my game because I think they're trying to play Luna Snow or something. One Luna Snow has a Lord and the other one doesn't. But the person with no Lord insta-lock it first. Literally, the Luna Snow with a Lord, he refuses to play without the Luna. It's like, oh, you're bad. I'm better than you. I have a Lord. Give it to me. Just because you have a Lord, no one cares. I don't know. I mean, there's probably things that I've missed a lot in this video. I'm kind of just ranting. I don't have a script in this video, by the way. Of course, at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. You don't have to agree with my opinion, obviously. I mean, let me know what your thoughts about it. Do you guys agree with me, or am I just overreacting? But yeah, I was crashing out in this video. I apologize for that. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. See you, everybody.